Ellen DeGeneres, the rise, fall and uncertain future of a talk show icon. Ellen DeGeneres was once one of the most beloved figures in the entertainment industry. With a career spanning decades, she transformed from a stand-up comedian into a household name, hosting her award-winning daytime talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, for nearly 2 decades. Known for her kindness-driven motto, "Be kind to one another," Ellen cultivated a reputation as a generous and cheerful figure in Hollywood. However, in recent years, that image has been tarnished. Multiple accusations of workplace toxicity, mistreatment of employees, and allegations from celebrities regarding her behavior have led to a dramatic fall from grace. Despite stepping away from television 4 years ago, the controversies surrounding her have not subsided. The latest criticism from former Bachelorette star Ali Fedotowsky has reignited discussions about Ellen's character, making her potential return to showbiz seem unlikely. The early years, Ellen's rise to stardom. Ellen DeGeneres first gained widespread recognition as a stand-up comedian in the 1980s, known for her observational humor and approachable persona. Her big break came in 1994 with the premiere of Ellen, a sitcom in which she played the titular character. In 1997, Ellen made history when her character came out as gay on national television, mirroring her own real-life coming out. This was a groundbreaking moment in LGBTQ+ representation, but it also led to a backlash. Advertisers pulled their support, and the show was ultimately canceled in 1998. Despite the setback, Ellen rebuilt her career, launching The Ellen DeGeneres Show in 2003. The talk show became a massive success, earning multiple Emmy Awards and solidifying Ellen as one of the most influential media personalities in America. Her reputation as the Queen of Kindness became a core part of her brand. The fall, accusations and controversies. 4 years, Ellen maintained her position as one of Hollywood's most adored figures. She was known for her philanthropy, surprising guests with acts of generosity, and dancing with audience members. However, in 2020, her empire began to crumble. It started with whispers of mistreatment behind the scenes, which turned into a full-blown scandal when former employees publicly accused The Ellen DeGeneres Show of being a toxic workplace. Reports emerged about employees facing verbal abuse, intimidation, and discrimination. Some staff members alleged that Ellen herself was unapproachable and cold, in stark contrast to the warm persona she presented on screen. The backlash gained momentum when celebrities also began speaking out. Comedian Kevin Teach Porter's viral Twitter thread encouraged people to share mean Ellen stories, which led to an influx of negative anecdotes. Celebrities like Dakota Johnson, Brad Garrett, and Leah Thompson hinted that Ellen's reputation for kindness was not as genuine as it seemed. The aftermath: Ellen's departure from television. As the controversy spiraled out of control, Warner Brothers conducted an internal investigation into the workplace allegations. Though Ellen issued a public apology, promising to do better, the damage had already been done. Ratings for The Ellen DeGeneres Show plummeted, and after 19 seasons, Ellen announced that she would be stepping away from television in 2022. Her departure was framed as a choice rather than a consequence, but industry insiders suggested otherwise. The once beloved talk show host had become a polarizing figure. Many of her longtime fans found it difficult to reconcile her outward persona with the serious accusations leveled against her. Following her exit, Ellen largely disappeared from the public eye, reportedly moving to the UK for a quieter life away from Hollywood. Many assumed that after a few years she might attempt a comeback, perhaps launching a new show or transitioning into producing behind the scenes. However, her path back to the industry remains uncertain. Ali Fedotowsky's criticism: a fresh wave of controversy. Just when it seemed like the Ellen controversy had settled, former Bachelorette star Ali Fedotowsky reignited the conversation. During a recent interview, Ali revealed that she had a negative experience with Ellen, claiming the comedian made her feel uncomfortable and unimportant during an appearance on The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Although Ali's statements were not as severe as some of the past allegations, they reopened wounds that Ellen had hoped would heal with time. The fact that reality stars are still openly criticizing her suggests that public sentiment has not improved. A source told Life and Style magazine that Ellen is deeply frustrated by the ongoing criticism. The insider revealed that she can't believe people are still coming after her, even after she left the industry. Despite wanting to defend herself, Ellen reportedly believes that any attempt to fight back would only add fuel to the fire. Instead, she has chosen to remain silent, hoping that the backlash will eventually fade. The challenges of a comeback. Ellen had reportedly entertained the idea of returning to entertainment, possibly producing or hosting a new project. However, industry experts believe that her chances of a successful comeback are slim. Public perception of Ellen has shifted dramatically. While some fans still support her, many see her as a representation of outdated Hollywood power dynamics, where kindness is performed for the cameras but not necessarily extended behind the scenes. Additionally, Hollywood has changed significantly since Ellen's departure. Audiences are more critical of celebrities who have been accused of mistreating employees or colleagues. Cancel culture, while controversial, has made it difficult for public figures to recover from significant scandals. A source close to Ellen told Life and Style that her return to Hollywood is pretty well dead in the water. The insider added that Ellen had hoped time away from the spotlight would help repair her reputation, but the lingering hostility suggests otherwise. She genuinely thought she could take this time away in England and maybe in a year or two try and dip her toe back into showbiz, the source explained. But the hatred for her is still as strong as ever. Ellen's current state, feeling defeated and isolated. According to reports, Ellen is struggling with the fallout of her once glorious career. Sources describe her as feeling defeated and depressed, particularly as she watches former peers and colleagues thrive while she remains sidelined. Her wealth ensures that she doesn't need to work again, but the loss of influence and admiration has been a bitter pill to swallow. What's next for Ellen? While it seems unlikely that Ellen will return to daytime television, she may explore other avenues. Some speculate that she could transition into a behind-the-scenes role, producing content for streaming services. Others believe she may focus on philanthropy, using her fortune to support charitable causes in an effort to rebuild goodwill. Ultimately, Ellen's legacy is complicated. She was once a trailblazer for LGBTQ+ representation and one of America's most cherished television personalities. However, her fall from grace has reshaped the way audiences view her. Whether she will ever be able to return to the entertainment industry remains uncertain. For now, Ellen appears to be staying away from the limelight, hoping that time will soften public perception. Yet, as Ali Fedotowsky's recent comments prove, the wounds of the past,